The law of motion was introduced by Sir Isaac Newton in 1686. The law of motion talks about the relation between a motion and a force acting on it to move. The law of motion is divided into three different laws: the law of inertia, the law of acceleration, and lastly, the law of interaction. In this video, we shall explain these laws of motion and its presence in our daily lives. The law of inertia. Inertia means tendency of an object to keep doing what it is doing. This law tells us that when an object is at rest, it will remain at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion unless something stops it, called an unbalanced force. This law covers two cases: state of rest and state of motion. Take for example in the state of rest, a person sleeping on his bed. Now let us say while this person is sleeping, someone wakes him up by touching him and shaking him. This shaking and touching is an unbalanced force which will add motion to this person to wake him up and keep him out of inertia. In the state of motion, take for example you are playing with a paper airplane. As it flies through mid-air, it crashes to the wall. Let's watch that again. The motion we can see from this scene is the flying of the airplane. The object then stops its motion because of a wall. This wall can be considered as the force stopping it from the movement of our object. The law of acceleration tells us that if we are applying force to an object with mass, we should apply the same force as the object to keep it in motion. So if something is in great mass, we should apply the greater force or strength to keep that object in moving. For example, that you are playing ball in your backyard. This ball has a great mass. If we want this ball to bounce, we need to apply a force greater than its weight. If we put little effort on our force, the ball would slightly bounce. If we want to apply a greater force to it, it will bounce up higher. Same goes when we kick a ball. The lighter you kick, the slower the ball rolls. Now let's kick the ball harder, and you will see that the ball will roll faster than before. This is the law of acceleration. And the final law of motion, the law of interaction. Law of interaction. When block A exerts a force on block B also exerts a force on block A, but in a different direction. If two objects are both applied in different directions, the effect will cause a motion on different direction. A everyday example for this is walking. Let us say that block A is our left foot and block B is our right foot. If we want to move our left foot, right foot must be in the back exerting a force to make left foot go forward. Notice that left foot is in front and right foot is in the back.